Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the man who dominated Toronto Regionals, 9 rounds of Swiss. He stayed at table 1 almost the entire day. Introduce yourself, tell us what you played and how'd you do.
Hi, my name is Mate. I played Snake Eye Melodious. I know Snake Eye Snooze, but Melodious was pretty cool. I went 8-1 at the regional. I lost my only round 8. Yeah, deck is... Sorry, I'm not supposed to cuss. Deck is really broken. Nostinato is crazy. Yeah, so I'll show you guys the deck. Shout out to Assad for showing me the deck literally a week before the regional. Shout out Shuck's group chat, Goats, and shout out my dad Rishabh for sponsoring my deck and giving me all the expensive cards. Okay, card time. Boring part, Snake Eye. Wow, 3 Snake Eye Ash, 2 Snake Eye Poplar, 1 Oak, 2 Flamberge. Oh wow. Oh, 3 Bonfire, Original Temple. Wow. 3 Wanted Poster, 3 Diabell Star, 1 for 1.
As standard as you can get.
I mean, like, how many deck profiles have you seen with this stuff in it? What's there to say? This is maximum consistency. This deck is so broken. It's so recursive. All this is like plus a million. It's too good. Okay, cool part of the deck now. Melodious. So, 3 Refrain. This is basically Snake Eye Ash for this card. Couplet. And this is basically Snake Eye Poplar. It summons 1 back. The real reason to play this is this card. Ostinato. This is branded fusion. If you control no monsters, but it doesn't lock you in anything, and it's also not once per turn. This card is very powerful. You can do this, search your Snake Eye monster, and have Appaloosa before you even normal summon Ash. Very broken combo.
That's crazy.
And they play 1 concert to search off of this. This lets you make the DD Crow as an extra interruption.
How much did this engine carry you?
This was the difference maker, honestly. Like, I played against one person who, like, the first time they saw this card, they picked it up, read it, and then I just comboed on them. And, oh, I don't know what to do against this, and they just scooped. Yeah. A lot of times, if I went this, a lot of people just scooped. They didn't even start their turn because there's no beating the board. It's too good. Okay, onto hand traps. This deck has a lot of space for non-engine. 3 Ash. It's good against a lot of things, especially at a regional. The effect negation cards, I played all 9 of them. Veiler, Mourner, Imperm. I think these are honestly the really strong ones. Ash can be like kind of just okay. And then a card that I thought was going to be a little bit better than it was Ghost Ogre. I thought there was going to be a lot of like U-Bell and Voiceless. I only ended up playing 1 Voiceless, 0 U-Bell. And it's kind of like mediocre otherwise. I probably should have just played Cross Out or something. Or Nib maybe. That would have been better.
Would Nib have come up?
It probably would have been a bit better than Ogre. Like, Ogre was okay. But I wouldn't play it again, I don't think.
How many cards in the deck?
That would be 43 in the main. So you play a little bit higher than 40 because there's a couple of bricks that you kind of don't want to draw. So extra deck time. Shallow Boys. We get a nice Nats token this year. Get everybody this year.
Gorgeous.
Okay, standard Snake Eye stuff. Anima, Nightmare Phoenix. This card is super important in this deck. I love this card. IP, SP, 2 Charmers, super broken. 1 card for the Melodious combo is Exceed the Pendulum. So instead of Celine, you play this. This just adds back a scale, and then you summon it. It's basically the Celine. It's literally the Celine Pendulum. That's what lets you make Apple. Princess, broken. Appaloosa, great card. Access Code. I chose to play this in the flex over like some people play Typhon. I found this that comes up a lot, especially with Exceed. You just get to clean up the board and start with like 2 attributes to pop. You get to go like in a mirror. You start clearing their field, and you go Access Code Flamebridge. You check for Nib. If they have it, you summon back 2 with the Flamebridge, and then you just do the Raging Phoenix OTK. So with these 2 cards,
it's just OTK dot extra.
You set up OTK and you say Nib, and if they do, then you do this OTK.
Yeah,
it's really good, and this card is like surprisingly strong. There's a lot of turns I just sat on this and like we go battle phase, pop, and then
you just
and then just for the Melodious cards, 1 Botcha. This is what you make off Ostinato. It's E-Telly on summon. 1 guy tried to ash this, which was really funny. This card can't be ashed. Don't do that. Just ash Ostinato, please. So yeah, it's E-Telly, and then Reborn's a guy. It's very, very strong. This card is surprisingly good. DD Crow for 3. Once per turn, it's once while it's on the field, but if you SP it, like, you can just summon it back. I did that against a brand new player. I SP'd. I DD Crow 3, SP, end phase, bring this back, end phase,
DD Crow 3 more, right?
DD Crow 3 more. He's like, oh, you can do that? I'm like, yeah, sorry. And then the card that kind of ties these 2 engines together is the Infernal Flame Banshee. So the 2 Melodious guys, where they go with the Refrain. Where the heck did they go? You end up with 2 of these on board, and they're level 4s, obviously. So make this. If you haven't used your normal summon, you can get Snake Eye Ash. If you have used your normal summon on this will still get to this. you just you search Poplar, and then Poplar triggers, and you still do the full combo, just a little bit
do the
differently.
full combo.
Just a little bit differently.
So this essentially just lets you play through interruptions. In addition, if your opponent doesn't have any interruptions, this lets you just
Super combo them.
super combo them, and it's not
Super
no
combo.
comeback.
It's basically a non-game. If you go ostinato and it resolves and they do nothing, the game's over.
Yeah.
The game is so done.
What'd you play in the side deck?
Side deck, in my opinion, could have been a little bit better, but it did okay for what it was. So I played this, the big Melodious Fusion. This is the other new card. I sided this in going second. I put it in over the Crow sometimes. You can bounce up to 3 cards, which is pretty good. Like, if your opponent doesn't answer and they start letting you play with the Melodious cards, you put this and you say, okay, I'm going to non-target bounce your board. Do you want to do something about it? Yes, no. And then if they do, okay. If they don't, their board's gone, and then you normal Snake Eye Ash, and then the game, like, you win. It's working. This is my anti-Tempai tech. Fucho, shout out Manjot. This card's goated. I played against exactly 1 Tempai, and it won me the game. They went draw phase shifter. I just went Snake Eye Ash, Snake Eye Poplar, search for follow-up, Fucho, pass. Stay my phase detach, and he's like, pass. And I'm like, okay, you lose now.
And
Game's
then,
over.
Yeah. You're no longer under shifter, and off you go.
Game's
right?
over.
Yeah.
I thought this was better than the Nightingale because I know that they were playing like Droplet. So this only is outed by like the Kaijus and like the Tribute Summon removal, which I didn't think they would be on. And I don't know if my opponent was on it, but
I mean, it came up and it got you a win. That's all that matters, right?
because it was a regional, I was very scared of stun and like voiceless and some decks that play on back row. So I played 3 Cosmic, 2 Twin Twister. Just wanted a bit more back row removal with this. I drew it the 1 or 2 times that I drew it was pretty fine, and Cosmic was pretty good. I decided this thing going first sometimes as an interruption against some decks, so it's pretty good. Let's see here. I played 2 Droplet. I had 2 spots left. I was a little scared of Branded and getting Puppet locked. It was fine. I don't know. I didn't draw it against my 1 Branded opponent, and then got Puppet, so that's unfortunate. It was okay. I don't know if I'd play it again. I would maybe consider playing Thrust in the side for going second, because you get to Thrust for Ostinato, and that sounds really fun. Fun for me, not for my opponent. My tech card of the week, Book of Eclipse. I thought there was going to be a ton of Tempai that I'd have to play, but shout out to Nick. He played all of them for me. I didn't have to play against them. But the 1 Tempai I did play against, I went first. I set up the super board and set this face down, and he tried to play, went battle phase with the 2 monsters, Eclipse, GG, round 9 done.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it was very good. It's also good into Voiceless, which is pretty good. I used 2 of these against my Voiceless opponent, but it wasn't good enough, unfortunately. That was my only loss.
That was your only loss, right?
That was my only loss, I fear. It wasn't bad. And also, if you play against Cash or Pearly, like those Copers, it's fine. And then Floodgate. D-Barrier.
We love Floodgates.
D-Barrier, it's good against the silly Dragon deck. Yeah, and Branded, I guess.
And Branded, yeah.
And Voiceless, and Melodious Mirror. Eclipse is also good into pure Melodious. I thought there would be like some of that because they make their board like untargetable, indestructible. So you go, okay, I'll flip the face down,
and then off you go,
and
right?
And then like have fun, you know. Yeah, that's the deck. In the side, I only summoned this like once. I'd maybe change this for something else, like maybe like cut these 3 and play like 3 Thrust or something. I'm not sure. I haven't given it too much thought. But yeah, deck was super fun. Again, shout out to Sod for showing me this deck. I was literally gonna play Yubel, but that deck. That sucks. And it's just significantly worse than this. Sorry, Walters. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Monte. Congratulations again for 3rd place at Toronto Regionals. You're an absolute legend. Thank you for letting me do this deck profile. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. Have yourself an amazing day. Bye.